Now I have a question for you guys.
Okay.
In your opinion, is Ron Rivera in the hot seat? Did he come into the season?
No. That seat is warm. That seat is a little warm now. I don't think you're going to see any mid-season firings or nothing like that. I think we're going to. This season is going to play out. You best believe that seat is a little warm.
Here's why I'm laughing at that question. I have wanted Ron Rivera out for at least the last 5 years.
Y'all terrible.
However,
three for me.
Longer than that. However, when I have mentioned that I have not been a true fan of Ron Rivera, it's always been met with criticism. And now,
2-time coach of the year.
Yeah, all of that crap. And it's like now it's almost like the fan base has to wait until it is blatant before, like, okay, maybe we need to start looking for another coach. And granted, everyone now sees that he's on the hot seat, which is cool, but we're doing this in year 9 of the Cam Newton experiment, and we're going to kind of bleed over into the Hornets here. But when you look at the way that the Panthers have treated Cam Newton, he has never truly had an offensive line. He has never had a great receiving core. His receiving core this year is full of 2-year players.
Yes.
They're full of 2-year players.
It's still probably the best he's had.
Which shows how bad he's had it.
And let me discuss another alarming trend. And because I said this 3 weeks ago during the preseason, all the interviews I heard from players, we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be all right, man. It's just we're here in the preseason. We're gonna work out the kinks, and they never looked impressive in the preseason. And what we're seeing is a carryover.
Yep.
Not only a carryover from preseason, but a carryover from last season. Yep. So look, man. I haven't been as hard on Ron Rivera as y'all have been, but I'm almost in the club. Like I'm at the door. I'm knocking.
To me, at this point, I know Cam is the go-to guy with the criticism. Maybe it's just the voice in the locker room that hasn't been able to motivate these guys like it was in the past.
Yeah, right. And let me say this about Cam Newton, man. And good Lord, this Charlotte fan base, boy. I love and hate y'all at the same time, boy. I'm gonna try my best to not be angry black fan right now. There are a lot of y'all that are really enjoying like Cam Newton's, I'm not going to say demise, but his struggles.
Yeah.
He wears crazy shit. We know that.
Quite frankly, I don't care.
I really don't care. It's just, the thing is, like, as a Charlotte fan base, y'all know how we are. We're going to hop off a boat quicker than most fan bases. It's a lot of us that are just done with Cam already. We don't want to see if he's hurt. We don't want to see if he's mentally if he's going through things. Y'all are already off the boat. It's week. It's still week 2, y'all. Let me repeat that. It is still week 2. There are some alarming trends going on. I get that. It is still a very long season. And the one thing, the reason why that I'm so pissed at people jumping off Cam Newton, you can say whatever you want to about the guy. But one thing you cannot question about Cam Newton is his competitiveness. That dude is a competitive dude who wants to win. He looks defeated because we are losing. He does not like losing. He does not like what's going on. I just don't see how everybody can hop off the boat like that, man.
Honestly, to me, I can acknowledge his shortcomings right now, but I cannot forget what he's done for this franchise.
That's what I'm saying. I don't get why everybody's
and it's like in my opinion, we made the Super Bowl in spite of having Mike Shula as the head coordinator.
Right.
He's countless. He was the offense. He was the whole offense for years and years and years. And honestly, to be quite honest with you, I see this as his body probably is breaking down a little bit
now.
And this is a hot take. He's had his career arc to me is like a running back because we use him as a freaking running back. He's taking all this punishment because we haven't put an adequate offensive line around him the whole time. And this is what you're going to see.
Ironically, right at age 30, 31.
31.
Right.
Is when the running back starts.
And then you look at all these running quarterbacks. All these franchises are basically practicing malpractice. The Colts. Luck got punished because he was a little bit mobile. I look at my boy in Houston right now. Deshaun Watson should not be hit this much, but you're not protecting your most valuable asset.
Right.
And it's just crazy to me. If he was a statue standing in the pocket,
I think Houston would be a little bit of an outlier because I want to say it was Matt Schaub. I want to say it was Matt Schaub, but I think in his one season, and there was one season in Houston, I think he was hit like something like 78 times or whatnot. So even with Deshaun Watson taking a lot of hits, like they never really had a good offensive line as well.
And but once you're proven to have a franchise type quarterback, you need to make that investment to get that offensive line around him.
And what's going on?
He need to be protected like Brady's protected.
And Aaron Rodgers if we want to keep the mobile QB there.
Because what's going on is like now they're trying their best to so quote unquote protect Cam, but they're going about it the wrong way. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of protecting him and going about it the wrong way, with us being Hornets fans, when the game is on the line for the last 8 years or so, no matter the situation, no matter how many shots he's made or missed,
know who's shooting the ball.
The ball has to go to Kemba Walker, no matter what.
Right.
Using that same narrative with the Panthers, it's 4th and 1. You're down 1 score. You have a quarterback who is 6'5", 245 pounds. I want you guys to try and justify not only giving the ball to CMC, but putting Cam out in the flanker position. Like, help me out. How do we do that?
You want to take this one first? Because man, listen.
It was a missed opportunity. I felt confident in North's call.
You a lie.
I'm just the head coach. I can't overturn those calls. Honestly, I don't know. McCaffrey was bottled up basically the whole game. They shut him out the whole night. I'm alluding to a conversation I had with the producer. Maybe they were thinking, hey, if McCaffrey could get the first down, it's not a first and goal on the 1 yard line. The clock is still running. We don't have any timeouts left. We'll just let it go like that. Cool. I still don't get it. Like 4th and 1. I've seen plenty of times where you fake the handoff and threw it to Ocean for the quick 5-6 yard game. Why not do that? Or
who had 112 yards that game?
Or you have a fullback on the roster for a reason named Alex Armour. Use him as the lead blocker for CMC. Oh, you have another running back on the bench, Jordan Scarlett. Use him. He's a bruising type of back. I just don't get the play calling. Why do you throw the ball 51 times for a quarterback coming off a shoulder injury? I just don't get it. It's just crazy.
So I'm gonna go a different direction with the first thing I'm gonna say. Can somebody explain to me why we got rid of C.J. Anderson again? Can we revisit that? Because anyway, let's move on. So ironically, I'm actually sitting behind the end zone when that play was called.
Rich.
So I saw. Shut up, man. I saw everything developing right. So I'm looking at McCaffrey, in the direct snap position. I'm seeing Cam flanked out, and the guy next to me was like, "This is going to McCaffrey." I swear to God, I looked at it, I said, "This is going to McCaffrey." When I tell you, everybody who has ever looked at and studied football knew exactly where that play was going. Vince, I can't justify it. I have no recourse. I have nowhere to go with this because I don't know, man. I don't know if Norv really thought he was going to fool the Tampa Bay Bucs defense with the formation and with the play call.